are those pieces of paper that we treasure, and then there are sort of the overwhelming kind of paper pieces that stress us out. There can be a pressure that comes with all of those papers, those photos, and those cards that can feel overwhelming for some women. But Jenny Layton with the Happy Gal says with the right mindset and a few cool products, you can manage it and treasure it all while eliminating the clutter. It's great to see you.
Hi.
Do you have a piece of paper that you hang on to and can't part with?
Oh, absolutely. Cute little note from my daughter that tells me that she loves me. So you all have to have them.
To reflect back on those tokens, those treasures.
Yeah.
Well, I know you hear from women all the time who you're working with, clients, even friends, I'm sure, who say, Jenny, the paper piles, though, can be overwhelming on the flip side of this.
Absolutely. This is a tricky subject because there aren't really rules. You know, what do you keep? What do you not keep? How do you organize it? So this is a great segment to help women.
You've got a 3-step formula for us to follow as we try to decide, A, should I keep it? And B, where should I store it? Yeah, so what's step one?
Okay, so the word to remember is ice.
Okay.
And each word, each letter steps you through that system.
So we're starting with I.
Starting with I, and that is to inspect it.
Inspect it, look at it, kind of analyze what it means to us?
Yes, absolutely. So we need to have some personal rules about what we're going to keep and what we're not going to keep. We want to decide ahead of time so that we don't get romanced in the moment of what to keep. And so when we have something that we can take through the inspection and it passes inspection, then we know that we can keep it.
What are some rules, some guidelines that you might set for yourself, just to give us a few examples?
So it's going to be different for everyone.
Sure.
But handwritten notes that really mean a lot. Christmas cards that maybe have photos on them, you know, maybe one spelling test, one report card. Those are some good rules so that in the moment you don't hang on to extra stuff that can become clutter.
There's a guilt that comes with it too, right? Parting with it. So those rules, those guidelines, self-imposed, would be really helpful. That's the I. What's the C?
So you knew I was going to talk about this one, containers,
yes,
right? Because
yes.
I'm an organizer, so you need to contain it. So once things have passed inspection, you need to have a place that you can stuff it,
like
right?
One place or folders, or how do you suggest we do this?
Well, it kind of depends, but let me show you a few examples.
Please, yeah.
Okay, so this is one that works really well for children, for their artwork and their schoolwork. This is just a 15-quart Sterilite tote, and what I do is once it passes inspection, I let it fill up, but then at the end of the year, I don't keep all of it. I move it into what I use is a 10 by 13 manila folder, and the best of the best fits into this.
So you've done this in stages. Inspection 1, it goes in the bin. At the end of the year, you even pare down more and it goes in the folder.
Well, because time has a way of loosening its hold on your sentiment.
That's true.
So at first, what you couldn't get rid of, you look at 6 months later and go, you know, she's made a lot of drawings like this. I could
right.
probably just keep this best one.
That's family stick figure that I thought was so great.
Yeah.
There's 10 of them, so I can choose just one.
And she's gotten better over time. So.
Yeah. Okay,
so
good system.
Here's
good
another
system.
great one. This is what I call my feel-good box, and you know those sweet notes that you get that are yours?
Yes.
This is where I keep my stuff. So choose a pretty box and pull it out on a rainy day to read some of those things that make you feel so good.
Some of the cards, though, you suggest we keep out to inspire us and to visually just motivate us that way.
Well, so that takes us to the third step, right? So that's the E, and that's to enjoy it. So once you've kept the best of the best and you've stored it, then you need to know how you're going to be able to look at it. So let's look at some of these things that are fun.
Okay.
So this is a great binder that you can put, this is an alternative to the manila envelope.
Okay.
So you can put stuff in it, and then your kids can look through it and see it easily. So this is the easy option, and this is a little bit more creative, but this helps your kids be able to enjoy it and look through it.
Because it does take some extra work to pull out the envelope, rifle through the papers. So if you want to take the extra investment, this is just easier on the eyes.
Yes, So this is one way that you can enjoy it. Another fun way is what I've done with Christmas cards is just hole punch them at the corner and put a ring in it.
I have neighbors who do this. I think it's a genius idea.
Yeah, well, think about keeping it in your diaper bag or in the car for the kids to look through when they're bored, or, you know, pulling it out at the next holiday season.
Because pictures are always the best entertainment, right? At church or at the doctor's office, I'm always pulling out my phone for the purpose of flipping through those memories and those faces Emmy knows.
So the battery never dies.
There you go, right?
You've got it
no
ready to
charge
go.
needed. I love that. I love that. Do you keep them year to year, or do you update them?
Well, again, that's a personal choice, but my recommendation is just keep a year's worth, you know, so that you don't have the buildup.
A year at a time.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, another fun idea is IKEA is selling these curtain rods that have wires that you can hang on the wall with the clips. Rather than hanging curtains onto it, you'll hang your children's artwork onto it.
Look at that, I love it.
Isn't
Best
that
art
cute?
there is, right?
Yeah.
With the photos and the mix of artwork pieces.
And this is great because you can swap the pictures out so easily, and just darling for like a toy room wall or in your children's room.
Oh, I love that. Even hanging it at their level if you wanted to in that children's space would be great. What do you have here?
Okay, I've saved the best for last. We have to talk about how we need to digitize everything, right?
Yes.
So this is such an easy way. Remember when you had to scan everything and upload it and it took so long?
Right.
Okay, so this app is called Keepsakes. Keepy Me.
Okay.
And what you do is you take a picture of your child's certificate or artwork, and it uploads into their own file. You can have multiple, children in your account.
Okay.
And then it goes to an online gallery. So you can invite relatives or friends to view this.
Oh, that's genius.
Oh, it's so fast and easy, and it's so fun for the kids to be able to see their artwork online.
And then you can print it in a tangible book?
Then you can print it, and you have to look at this quality book. It's just amazing. I mean, it's higher quality than chapbooks, and how fun for the kids to be able to see
look at
their
this.
artwork. Wouldn't
it's
that
like
be
you're
an incredible
looking at
gift?
the actual original, right?
Yeah.
The original piece. The color is vibrant, and just to have it bound like that, they'd be so proud.
Well, and think about how much better saved this is versus like in a desk drawer or in the bottom of a closet or something. So
I love that. You could do that with letters too, right? Cards, missionary letters home, anything.
Yeah, it's a great app. So
awesome.
All of that information's on my website.
And your website is a great source. I was just going to ask you for different tips and tricks, and paper, I know, is a common topic you address there.
Yes.
Where can we find you?
So thehappygal.com. All of the information about all of this stuff will be on there, and a great event I'm doing on March 11th for women.
Oh, fantastic.
To help them get organized, so organize their space and their selves and their life.
A workshop we sign up for ahead of time?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll link you over to our website if you're interested in that workshop, or again, any of the tips, tricks, or tools that we've shared today. It's great to see you. Jenny, thank you so much.